The trend line of a team coming from EU Challenger League to being one of the best in all of Pro League. Rogue might have something to say about that, and Empire obviously will still be tied.
People that are coming in here and they don't really know much about the history of BDS and how their players usually run things. Renshiro is known as an immensely powerful meetup player.
Creeping up is Shaiko, and Nello's a little bit too slow, and it's Shaiko capitalizing off on that one. Nomad, and there's once again 2 members from BDS there. He'll have to trade off a Lems though, as Kendrew misses his shots. I think he's distracted, and there it goes again. BDS are feasting upon NaVi inside office. And
I don't know how to call this sort of pacing here. Pi is going to take a lot of fire and then die the entry. And yes, indeed, they did bring the FO12. So here it is. Man, that was, I mean, pacing. This is like Jabba the Hutt trying.
Get removed. There's an entry from Pi onto Shaiko as well. He's on one right now. Main stairs. And Renshiro will get pinched on through the drone hole, actually, by saves. Very quickly, BDS has gone down 3 members, make that 4. The Citizen gets 2. That was very quick. A flawless round from NaVi. All right, blink, and you miss it.
Yeah, that was definitely a complete reverse of what happened. Behind the bar, or the hookah bar, but also an entry rotation into the site. There's a trade, a 1-to-1. A Citizen has found a Lems, but in the
hit a lion charge? No, he doesn't. There goes a frag grenade on over to Cocktail, finds RX. Saves will be the playmaker to keep Kendrew safe. There goes a Yokai Rafel with 2 kills onto Kendrew, and Pi finds Shaiko. Sticking the defuse is Rafel. Does somebody have this information? Yes, it's Citizen. He's gonna have to hurry, and he'll pick up 2. Down goes the players of BDS.
2 teams that have a lot to prove right now. There's a lot of pressure on top of them. Oh, the double up! Same strategy. Those were big mistakes, and losing Pi definitely adds a lot to Renshiro as an Echo, and Shaiko running around to the other side of the map now will be able to take down Citizen. The diffuser being set, and Shaiko, what a snipe across the map, basically! One more with the Ella. With that FO12, Kendra is able to collect 2, but RXWD is still there. That shotgun's gonna ring. Pshtek. That's what it says.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Production. What does Pshtek mean?
RC, the cloaking device, goes off. That's a beautiful shot from Alem. Speaking of the RC, in full effect. Is it just down for the plant? There's an air jab that will go off. Kendra just narrowly misses out on the Goyo, finds RXWD. He doesn't one. Beautiful shot onto Alems. Pi takes out Renshiro. Cool vibe stairs, makes some noise as he hits through the barbed wire. He doesn't win the fight against the IQ. Pi will take it, and NaVi regain the lead. This is close between these 2 teams. Neither can shake one another, but NaVi still 3-2.
And look back again. If you've been listening, lose the buck upstairs, but it's not because somebody was shot from below. It was just pure great play from the rotation, but 3 kills will go. It's just falling apart for NaVi. The run-up from Renshiro seals the deal, and BDS end up with a tie at the half, a 3-3. Again, not reinforcing or not,
He'll hit a goo mine. Nobody from NaVi seems to know that he's typing away on that diffuser, and BDS will be able to walk away with some successful objective play. There it is. First round, and diffuser goes down for BDS. Not bad. That's exactly what you need. On the cool vibe stairs, he'll make quick work of Nello, look for a second unsuspecting target. Lems will be the one to find it, not Shaiko. Diffuser's past the point of no return. Citizen knows this. Whether he dies or not, BDS had the round. They'll add insult to injury by finding Citizen. There will be no pause or salvation for NaVi's final member. And once again,
from there, that's our beachhead to progress deeper in. Oh, a free kill, you think, but Citizen finds Renshiro
in the wrong way, and there's just a bit of an oversight, and it'll continue to go as Citizen as probably the best defender. To Dares, and the Vigil's in trouble. Shaiko gets gunned down, Citizen pivots, but Alems does not push. The restraint will cost Shaiko his life. Finally, when Alems engages, he's not able to hit the shots onto the Vigil. Through. If he looks the wrong way, he's as good as dead. It's a 2 swing for NaVi, as both members of the SAS will collapse on him. It's 4-4 now.
There's good teamwork as well at the end to confuse the Zofia. There's too many positions. Sitting on his own in the back of Hookah. Pre-fire in as Alems finally will take down saves. That was a Jaeger playing in that position as possible, but you lost your flank, you lost your support, and Shaiko, a great play to take down Nello.
Waiting for that Yokai drone to get repositioned. Citizen will creep on in. He's gonna have the information. He gets shut down by Shaiko, but there you have the Yokai drone, and Kendrew nestled inside of the courtyard. He'll save.
See that there's some utility that was spotted thanks to the smoke having put it there, but there's a great shot from Nello.
Seconds off of the clock. Shaiko takes out Citizen, continues to run on up, gun down, traded off, Renshiro on Repel, means Pi in a 1v2. But Pi's gonna need to pick his battles here. He gets the kill, heads on into Aqua, drone is down in front of him. If he does not peek, Renshiro might not have the info. Waiting on the call for the sledge. Pink's coming out, Pi goes on in! It's gonna be match point for NaVi. They can't lose, they can only... Obviously susceptible to a Nitro cell. This kitchen defense. Caster's Curse strikes back. Diffuser going down. He'll shake one off, losing the fight. Refragged, and there it is! The kill feed is NaVi's, and with it the match as well. Shaiko's out of the game, but NaVi, despite coming in dead last place, and Shaiko's team in the second.
Yeah, so far NaVi beat out BDS and Chaos. They beat Chaos.
Hello, sir. How are you?
I'm very well. It feels good to win.
Does it?
Yes.
I was gonna make a snide joke about you guys know what that feels like, but then I realized that you haven't. That would have been mean-spirited. So at least now I've said it. I apologize.
It's kind of a sensitive subject. Not gonna lie.
Well, that's why you're in boot camp right now, right? And
yeah. Yes.
I mean, the first question is always going to be, you seem to be playing more confidently. You've been taking good gunfights. What has the boot camp been able to do for this team that the previous couple weeks hadn't?
Well, I think we had some internal issues. We couldn't really find our game. We were struggling. I called it like an identity crisis, really. We had no idea what we wanted to play, how we wanted to play. So we started fresh. We got on a whiteboard, we all sat down, and we just started completely from fresh. That was 2 or 3 days ago, and ever since then, the scrims have been going like 10 times better, and everyone's so much more confident. And ending this half on a win is probably the best thing that could happen to us going into Invite.
Yeah, I think there's some question marks about both yours and Rogue's performances in terms of lands, and yours in particular in Pro League, and now this Group B does indeed look like the Group of Death title that it might so rightly have deserved. Now, I want to talk about somebody who's not actually playing on your roster right now, but Doki is actually at the boot camp with you. Is he providing anything in terms of a fresh set of eyes to this squad, given that he is removed from the actual day-to-day playing?
Yeah, he tries to help us as much as he can. Obviously, he's from the sidelines, but he's doing his best. Obviously, he wants to be playing again, but it's the best he can do.
Yeah, I just figured because you had Gig step off of the squad, and then I was wondering just from like a coaching and analytical standpoint how well that's been going for you. Now, in this matchup against BDS, it really was a typical Coastline matchup. Very quick action, weird pacing, lots of fragging. You in particular tend to be the backbone of this team. What did you observe was the greatest strength that your team had against BDS today?
Recovering. There was a lot of rounds, especially on defense, where we was 3-5 down, 2v5. Me and Citizen clutched a 2v5 with the Echo Drone, 3v5 on the hook around. We just kept composed, and we just knew that every round's winnable, so we just... Recovering. There was a lot of rounds, especially on defense, where we was 3-5 down, 2v5. Me and Citizen clutched a 2v5 with the Echo Drone, 3v5 on the hook around. We just kept composed, and we just knew that every round's winnable, so we just focused on playing. That's pretty much it.
Now, with this boot camp still going on, you've got a couple weeks till 6 Invitational. Obviously, I don't want you to disclose super great strats that you have prepared, I'm sure. But if you could assess one thing that you still need to work on between now and the Invitational to give you the best shot of getting out of the groups, what is it?
I'd say for me, there's two things, like two huge issues that we have. It's either we get entry kills, and then we throw the round. So entry kills mean nothing to us. Or we die super early. Like I died 2 times in a row super early. That's on me to try and fix. But if we fix them, I think we'll be in good shape going into Invite.
So against a team like BDS, how do you fix that? Because if you're saying you're dying twice, take us through the mind of a pro player. You realize and assess that you're dying too early. How do you address that? How do you prevent yourself in particular from being the opening frag?
It's a weird one because we like to be aggressive. So obviously sometimes you can't avoid early deaths, but me being the backbone of the team, sometimes dying too early is kind of... It's a good thing because I can be on cams the entire time, but it's also a bad thing. So... I don't know, just stop playing like an idiot, I guess. That's all I can say. I got like wallbanged quite a few times, putting myself in silly positions, so... That's it.
I feel like the overall skill of Rainbow Six and a lot of other video games would increase if everybody took that advice to heart. Stop playing like an idiot. So there you have it. Anything to say? You're our final interview for Europe before we go to the Six Invitational. You get to put the stamp before we turn the page. What are you going to say?
Just thanks to all the NaVi supporters, the UK scene that has been behind us, even though we're going through a rough time at the moment. Thanks to our player manager, Nighten, who's somewhere behind me, and NaVi for running this bootcamp. It shows it's helping us now. I'm glad that we could turn it around. That's it. Just thank you. Thank you.
And that's our MVP, actually, of the matchup, Citizen in the background there.
MVP.
I'll see you in Montreal, as we all will as well. Congratulations on your victory. It comes at a pretty good time.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Yeah, it does. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
See ya.